All right, guys, we're going to work on task 2 here. So it says to download this file. So what you're going to do is you're going to click there, and it should go here, down here, and it should go to your download. So you're going to open it. Okay, the first thing we want to do is get it out of your downloads and into your OneDrive. Okay, so we're going to go to File, and I know you can't see that up here. It kind of cuts it off. Go to File, Save As. All right, so right here again, it's in your downloads, and it's called Apply 2-1 Software Paragraphs Draft. We're going to double click our OneDrive, double click our 8th computers, and double click where it says Draft and change it to Modified. Okay, so you will still have the original in your downloads. Don't let that be confusing to you. And you will have this in your modified. Hit save. You're about to update. Yep, click OK. All right, it says to select the last or the third paragraph and use the drag and drop editing to move this paragraph. Some of us miss this, and guys, I'm just reading out of the book. I know you guys are so missing the book. So we're going to do that. So just like in on the PC, if you triple click, it selects that whole paragraph. So basically, we're going to make the third paragraph the second paragraph. So then we're going to go back to the start, and we should see this black arrow. Now again, I use one hand when I'm using the mouse pad. Some of you guys use two. So you're going to press and hold with one finger, only one time. And then you're going to drag it up here where it says most with your another finger and then drop. Oh no, that didn't work. Okay, wait. So if it didn't work, just hit undo or Control Z. Drag it above the word most and then drop. And then it should swap the two. All right, now we're going to select the underlined word effectively and move it so that it follows the word software. So we're going to change it from learning how to effectively use software to learning how to use software effectively. So again, this time we're just going to double click the word effectively, and because my mouse is so big, sometimes I struggle with that. All right. Again, we're going to press and hold with one finger at the beginning of effectively, move it to the end of software, and drop it. With it selected, go ahead and remove the bold and underline. So we're just going to do Command U. I guess it's just underlined. Okay, and then click off of it. We're going to select all 3 paragraphs of the text. So this time we're just going to have to use our mouse, or actually Control A. Just go ahead and do that. Do Control A to select all the words there. And we're going to tell it to indent the first line of the paragraph. Now, by not pressing Tab, so what we're going to do is, first, I think it's easiest if we turn on our formatting marks, and we're going to tell it to view a ruler. Okay, so here's our ruler. So again, with those selected, so that way it does it to all the different paragraphs, we're going to hover our mouse over this hourglass and choose the top triangle and drag it to half. All right, if it didn't work, you can always do the Control Z and try again. All right, with the paragraph still selected, you're going to change the line spacing. So go to your home ribbon, change your line spacing from single to double. So we're going to click on our line spacing button here and go here to 2. All right, we are going to get rid of, so click after this last paragraph mark and press delete until it's up there by problem. All right, we're going to use the find and replace button to find all the times it says the word internet and replace it with the word web. So we're going to do Command F Okay, and it says up here, search in document. Choose this little down arrow right here. Again, do you guys see that? This little down arrow right here, and choose replace. Okay, and then it should pop up here. So we're going to tell it to find all the times it says internet, and we're going to capitalize the I, and it should give us 4. So it should say result 1 of 4. And we're going to tell it to replace it with web. So make sure you capitalize the I in internet and capitalize the W in web especially. And so it should tell us like the number of times. So we should see over here. For some reason, we're not seeing all 4 over here. Kind of confused by that. But we are seeing it over here. So we see internet, 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 internet. So we are good with it replacing all of those. All done. It should have made 4 replacements. All right, I'm going to X out of my little find and replace bar there. And this time I'm going to act as if my teacher said, hey, you need to find a different word for the word incorporated. So I'm going to double click the word incorporated and go up here to my review ribbon and go to thesaurus. Okay. Now, because I already have the word incorporated selected, if I click, I'm going to click integrated with 1 finger, then 2-finger click, and it should say, hey, do you want to insert it? And I'm just going to insert it in place there. Again, I'm going to X out so that way you can see. All right, so I also zoomed in to kind of help you. We are going to work on this next part. Now, I probably should have done this before I uploaded the document. I should have tested this, but page numbers are different on your MacBook, so we're going to have to kind of modify this draft a little bit so that you can effectively learn how to put your last name and then insert your page number to go along with that MLA style while working on your MacBooks. All right, so make sure you can see your header up here and double click. And then we're going to cut the word software paragraphs draft. So do Command X, okay? And then just select page and hit delete. All right. Ooh, actually yours is all on the left, isn't it? Anyway, if yours on the left, do yours on the, go ahead and select it on the left. Sorry. I worked through this a little bit to try and figure it out. All right. So, there, my cursor on the left. So what we want to do is we want to move our cursor to the right, type our last name, and then get that page number in there. So we're going to type Command R, or on our home ribbon, go here to right align, either way. And you're going to type your last name. And then I don't hit a space or anything because it puts this like weird kind of space in there anyways. And go to your header and footer. Now, if you're not working in your header and footer, you won't see this. So go ahead and click header and footer. And then go to page number. It should say, hey, where do you want to put it? I want to put it on the right. And again, if your teacher has you do a title page, this is where, sorry. That was my chair, I promise. Right here, you're going to make sure that you uncheck show number on first page, but we want the number to be here on the first page, so we're going to go ahead and click that, or make sure that's checked, and click OK. And then it gives you a 1. Now remember, if you just type that number 1, it's going to say Cruise 1 on every single page, and that's not the right page number. All right, so we want to get out of this header and footer, so you can either double click or click the little X up here, or double click in your Word document. Okay, I'm going to click before the word with, press enter, and then I'm going to click up here on this paragraph mark and hit delete. So now it should be aligned there on the left. I'm going to tell it to center and Command V. All right, that's okay. It's going to put it there on the right. So just kind of clean that up a little bit. I had to hit backspace there, and where it says software paragraphs draft. I'm going to triple click that and center it. And we're going to double click the word draft and change it to modified. Okay. And you are done there. So we're going to hit save up here. And because it's saved in your OneDrive, you're going to share it with me so that I can see your work here. So you're going to go to share. You're going to say to invite people. And you're going to type acruz@usc232.org. I might pop up, I might not. I don't know if it works quite like the PC where it just like searches. So just double or click in the gray area. Make sure I can edit this and hit share, and I will get it in an email. And you guys are done with this task. Good job. Make sure you close out of it so that it syncs to your OneDrive.